Okay, hello, you wonderful, beautiful people. I know you can't see me, and that's okay. You will get plenty of my beautiful face on YouTube. In the meantime, so we were supposed to do some stuff, and we're kind of too tired to do stuff. So we'd rather just hang out with you guys since this is. I mean, 99% of the reason we do this. I mean, you guys are really the highlight of our week. So we thought we would show you guys some appreciation. We would jump in on some party games, and the best part is you can play too. If you've never played Jackbox TV before, all you need is your phone, or hell, even your computer, which presumably you're sitting at now. We will give you a URL to go to and a room code, and as long as you can see the Twitch stream, you're good to play.
Somebody got kicked out of our audio chat, Jez.
Who got kicked out of the audio chat, Josh?
Go ahead, man.
Why does that happen?
Oh, I'm here.
Okay. So, I've got a couple people in the chat with me. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, guys.
Glenn Couch, how you doing, buddy? Okay, so, with us tonight is, of course, the illustrious Mark Zantz himself, Josh. We have the fantastic Adam, who is just always enlightens everybody's mood. We have Anai of Hentai Literature Club fame.
Hello.
And some of you may remember Kyle from way back in the day. I don't think we have any viewers that used to watch us back then right now, but take our word for it. Kyle is here once. He also showed up in the... what was the game that you streamed with us that one time, Kyle? Bloodlust Nemesis 2?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, Kyle's my pal.
Yeah. OG status.
She was part of CapCon before there was a CapCon.
No, it was called
I
CapCon.
was there.
You-
No, it was called I was there.
Ooh, who's echoing? Stop it. Stop doing the thing.
Oh, that may have been me. Sorry.
No worries. I'm not actually as mad as I seem. Okay, so I guess we should actually start doing stuff. What game do you want to start with tonight, guys? Tonight we are streaming Jackbox Party Pack 2, which is my personal favorite. Also, I only own the first two, so out of the two, this is my favorite.
So
I'm
far.
always down for Quiplash.
You want to do some Quiplash? All right, I'm down for Quiplash. Yeah. So, unfortunately, the rooms are going to be more or less first come, first serve.
Yeah.
I'll try to sit out once in a while just so we can make more room for viewers. I'll probably sit out of the first...
Yes. Sorry.
Does your family want to say hi, Adam?
And making sure I'm gonna be awake for work tomorrow.
Fibbage.
Oh, I need to pull up Twitch so I can actually see our chat. Okay, guys. So
you can just imagine they're there, guys.
here's how Jackbox works. Oh, I mean the instructions are right there. I mean, if you need to explain more than that, I don't know if I can help you, but I'll definitely try.
Ooh, I made it. Ooh, Russell. Russell made it. Oh, and I suppose Blitzwaffle did too. Blitzwaff.
Ooh, Perfect Blue. Yeah, that's a weird one. I saw that. I want to say maybe close to 7 years ago at this point. And it takes a turn.
You feel like all of his work style is pretty dope.
You mean that anime where they basically used the plotline for what was it, Black Swan?
Before it was Black Swan, though.
No, that's why Black Swan. They literally bought the rights to Perfect Blue in order to use specific plot elements.
Okay, now listen up, guys. If you didn't get into the I guess contestants proper, you can still influence the game. As it says, extra players can join the audience. We get to vote on the people that we like the best, and we give them extra points. So I actually need to do that, don't I?
Me too. I waited. I'm just gonna give extra points.
I'm Beelzebub, by the way. So I think right now only Kyle and I made it.
And I'm Koala Cardman.
Wildman, all right.
My infamous, famous.
God. Adam's gonna stomp on us again. Feels so good.
I'm pretty sure this is the one I horribly lost at. So
You're supposed to be an English major. You're supposed to know how to make things funny.
Okay, we've got 3 people in the audience. Anybody else can join whenever they want. In the meantime, somebody go ahead and hit everybody's in for me to start the game. One of you should have that button. I don't know who.
It's not me.
I think it's the person who did it first, probably.
Yeah.
All right,
So whoever.
so Quiplash, if you've never played before, is a lot like Cards Against Humanity.
Hi, I'm Schmitty.
Also, if you need the voice up, let me know. It's like Cards Against Humanity, but you fill in your own answer.
Well, I hope everyone took their shoes off because this game has fairly new carpeting. And remember, any extra players can join the audience at any time by entering the room code. Audience members' votes count. This is round 1. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go!
I'm popular.
All right, so the people who are actually contestants right now are getting prompts on their device. And they're basically like the black cards in Cards Against Humanity, but they get to decide how to answer. We will see what this massive degenerate has come up with in a couple of seconds here. I feel like a weird game show host, and I wasn't quite prepared for this role when I came in for this.
I think you'd make a great game show host.
I like to imagine that I could pull it off.
Josh, you always come up with things real quick, and they're, usually pretty good, and I'm quite surprised. I always...
I thought I knew you.
Mainly because I panic so hard in this game, I forget how to spell.
I think most people in my personal life are used to me being quiet most of the time. And so it comes as a surprise when I am occasionally able to succeed at being witty.
I think if anything, it's because you think things through before saying anything. So just when you get it so quick, I'm not ready for it.
Hey, Vital, long time no see. How you doing? By the way, hello to everyone in chat I have not personally greeted. I apologize.
Let's take a look. First one. Make up a schoolyard.
I panic so hard I forget what 2 + 2 is.
Well, at least you didn't do it where you forgot your name on the test. What is my name?
All right.
Talking Olympics.
If you're in the audience, start throwing out your votes. Remember, this is your fault.
Jez, maybe you have a secret calling as a game show host.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just got a Millennium item stuck somewhere and
Thing to blurt out
waiting for
in
the
order to
Shadow
ruin
games.
a beautiful sunset.
50 on that one.
Vote on your device.
How do you get 50-50? One person got 3 points and the other 2.
Audience votes aren't worth as much as.
Oh, that's
we're
right.
second-class citizens.
Hero.
The inside jokes.
Oh shoot! I didn't vote fast enough.
Yeah. Everybody went Murphy. That was the correct choice.
You think you're better than me?
I'm so sorry, Daestra.
And he walks out into the sunset.
A better name for the Washington Monument.
Mom Spaghetti would have been a good choice.
Time to vote.
Stiff white dick.
It's good. I'm kind of glad I didn't play this one because everybody has such good answers.
Yes, majority vote.
It's not a competition, Josh. Just kidding.
It is literally a competition, Adam. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's voting time.
Gunfight at the Nautical Nazi Corral.
I do like alliteration.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Although that does sound like it should be a "they came from beneath the sea" scenario.
Yeah.
It's a dolphin corral.
Just Nazi dolphins.
Nazi dolphins, man.
What do you think the
They're like the
word
second
pendiculation
rapiest
means?
animal, second to ducks.
Vote on
Yeah.
your devices.
What do you think pandiculation means? Ponder about panties.
Now that we're talking about dolphins raping people, have you guys heard about that lady that was studying dolphins and kept giving handjobs to the dolphin?
Oh yeah, I remember reading about that one.
You guess that works.
Fuck it,
Pandiculation.
Adam.
Damn it, Josh, stop taking my point. You think you're funny to me, Josh?
Holiday, green
Oh,
tea companies would
I
make
take
up
it
to
you
sell
said the
more
Templar.
cards. Time to vote.
Steak and BJ.
That's already a real thing. That's Valentine's Day.
Oh my god, Josh.
That's what some people call it. I didn't make that one up.
Okay, look,
That is like the macho masculine thing that some people try to call Valentine's Day.
hey, if that's true, then I've been getting
I
chronically
got one
gypped on
vote,
Valentine's
and
Day.
that's all I care about.
And next
I
is
panicked so hard on mine, I was like, I have no idea. Gift card day.
It's cool, buddy. I
Glad
feel
someone gave me a
It's
point.
voting time.
Oh, that was me.
I also
Appreciate it.
voted, but I'm in the audience.
I will take a pity vote. I'm not above it.
it's kind of like when you're playing a fighting game, or at least when I'm playing a fighting game. I know I'm probably not gonna win. I just don't want to get perfected.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you get in that
It's
one
like, I
salty
hit you
low
once.
jab.
You don't want to see
Yeah,
the other.
it's like you made God bleed. That's all you care about.
So the little people at the bottom are the audience, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's us.
Valentine's Day.
Ellen is
Little
the
people-
brave. How's it going? We hope you enjoy your first time. Jackbox is a lot of fun.
I mean, last year's Dragon Dildo just means you tried to get a cheap one.
Can you get on sale?
The discount dildos are not a bad thing, though.
Herbal full of heroin.
I think you did vote. Damn it.
That's so
Well, my
much.
question is why they're discounted.
Because they're the last season.
What if it was like really popular?
Like when you go on Steam sales, they're half off.
Yeah, just go to Gen Con and participate in Dub That Hentai. You can get a free Dragon Dildo.
On to round two. Where
Not bad.
points
Third
are
place.
doubled, I say.
Not last, you.
Although now that I think of it, I'm gonna feel pretty weird if one of us doesn't win this, because that technically means our audience is more entertaining than we are.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, Glenn. The ones that are discounted would be like the ones that weren't popular. So I guess it's fine if it's last year's if it was one of the good ones.
Hope you enjoy your first time, Chaz 2020. Also, forgot to silence my phone, but that's
You-
just part of the background noise at this point.
You see how Josh got it so quickly? Like, how do you do it?
I don't know what to tell you.
He's just a horrible person, and he thinks of fucked up things very quickly.
I like that Glenn gave an actual good answer as to why Dragon Dildos would be discounted.
Glenn, we would be lost in the darkness without your guiding light.
Oh man, guys, time's almost up.
But
That's what I
the
was
important
thinking.
thing is that Adam finished.
Come on, guys. I beat my character before you guys did.
Let's start
Should be
the show.
ashamed.
For First up,
Oh, Adam, throwing shade.
The real winner is getting
I'll go
That's
one.
Cool. I spelled the thing right.
I'm not sure I get the Sebastian. What?
Uggo one made me laugh because that one has implications.
Yeah.
That's what I was going for, Chaz.
That is remarkably highbrow for you, Adam, and I don't mean to like throw shade myself, but I'm impressed. I'm legitimately impressed.
next one.
Adam's really good at this game.
The important
Yeah.
thing is that Adam finished.
It's voting time.
Oh, Chaz, you have some real good quotes this stream.
I love hate quackers because it makes me think of a bunch of baby ducks playing hate breed covers.
They're a cover band. A baby duck cover band. Yo.
Am I the only one that voted for the Mighty Ducks?
Yeah.
Hate quack is just good.
Next up.
Sometimes
All my
people,
angsty teenage years coming through.
yeah, sometimes there's two good answers, but one of them just happens to be really good.
You know, those are both very good reasons to get in a fist fight with a koala bear, but I feel like one of those you're partially responsible for.
Look, isn't the koala bears they actually have chlamydia and they have like a chlamydia pandemic amongst themselves?
Yeah, like it's a genuine problem.
Keep
At least
getting
Roos
those
will think
green
some
delight.
funny. Oh, but I went up against Yusuf on that one.
Could have voted for you, but I
Terrible
fucked up.
name for a 1930s gangster.
I forget there's a 5 seconds delay. I'm a slow reader.
Jeremy McNeil.
It worked out well for him, that's all I'm gonna say.
I'm going for Harry Johnson just because I always appreciate a good dick joke.
Hey, damn it, I get the vote.
Ooh, okay. The vampire voting block was not enough to take it. Interesting turn of events.
Next in line.
If you want to get involved, Glenn, you can type in the room code on jackbox.tv and you can actually vote on which one you think is funnier.
Yeah, you see that that KXVJ up there in the corner? That's your room code.
And then it doesn't make you think of a penis.
Huh. That's actually a hard one.
No.
So
That'd be
literally
good.
everything makes you think of a penis, Adam? Is that...
Yeah, yeah, eventually you'll think of it.
Coming up next.
Like, food. They can
Pretty much
Adam,
always
make it-
find a way to put a dick in.
Is
Yeah.
it your own penis you're thinking about, or are you thinking about other people's penises?
I thought like, okay, booty. Here's the thing, booty and burger. No, you can't do it. It's just too much.
Buns, Adam. My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. That's how it works.
See, you can already get it. See, you already got it that way. That's why nothing is the only answer.
You see, I imagine if Pentex did like one of those, what was it, Enron or BP that did that "We're sorry" commercial. I imagine Pentex would literally do one where they're like, you know what, fuck the planet. Oh, I guess I took that one by default.
It's okay, Russell. That was a hard one, but Josh's was legitimately funny.
Vote on your device.
Something about BTS.
I'm going with the light novel.
Yeah.
that
Yes. Saw the cover art someone made. It was amazing.
It's really,
Oh, the one where the one that was an Oraimo inspired one.
Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing. I loved it so much.
Aw, sorry, Hellwin. You got out, weeb.
And the weeb voting block is a strong voting block.
God.
Round 2 is now complete.
Ain't that the
Let's see who
truth.
completed it well.
and by the which part are you talking about? The Everything relates to penis somehow. Moved at one spot.
Welcome to the last lash, the final round. Stakes are tripled. There's
I'm in
just
second
one
place.
prompt, and you're all
I gotta be
in.
really funny this time.
Our last lash prompt
Okay, you
is
losing. There's no shame in losing to Yusuf.
the lesser-known sequel to Old Yeller, Old Yeller 2, blank.
Yeah, when you're in the audience, that's about all you get.
When it comes to typing answers, I try not to overthink it. That's why I usually get them pretty quickly. That's also how I play most of my RPG characters whenever they have to come up with a stupid excuse on the fly.
Oh crap! I never responded to that comment.
God damn.
All right, here's the board.
I had my answer. I just
Okay,
said
in round 3, you get to award
Old Yeller
3
2
votes.
Apocalypse.
You can
Return
select
of
your
Helen
answer or spit 'em out.
Return from shotgun blast. Oh man.
Oh, I forget I get 3 votes.
Yeah, if you're actually like in the among the contestants, you get 3.
I'm also trying to pump up my answers real quick just because I know there's a delay between the stream I'm seeing
Yeah,
and the actual time limit.
That's really fucking me up.
I think I have it about as short as I can. It should only be a delay of like I had it at like 4 seconds. It's like
yeah,
closer to
it's
like 7.
4 or 5 seconds.
Let me see if there's something I can do to shorten that now.
The unauthorized Pet Cemetery sequel.
Oh,
I mean, they did make a Pet Cemetery sequel that wasn't written by Stephen King.
The Return. Yep, that was a good one. You're a funny man, Daestra. I got some votes. That one was also funny. Stupid fuck.
It's over. Let's take a look at the final score.
Yeah, I have the latency as low as I can get it right now.
No, it's not a problem. It's just, it's like sometimes in these games, like those last 4 seconds are when you come up with your answer. You just gotta be quick about it. Congratulations, Yusuf.
Okay.
Used to be cheating.
I guess we're doing this one again. Let me see if I can get in. Oh, made it. We got Glenn in the mix this time.
Who's my wife? The pink rock?
Take me, baby.
Oh my God.
All right, it is time for a ride on the Quiplash wagon. Let's see who we got. Wow, there is a really weird energy in this room. Let's just try to get through this, okay?
All right, guys, this is where I get us canceled on Twitter.
Based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes.
On Twitter or Twitch?
Go.
Well, I feel like Twitter first.
That's nice, Daestra. Oh, Josh, you weren't the first one done this time.
I know. I got stumped by a question.
Twitch is way more Puritan, you think? I don't know, like... They all have their own little idiosyncrasies these days.
I mean, as long as they don't give any vodka to her cats or anything like that.
But can we give them
Okay,
catnip
here we go.
tea?
Our first prompt is the worst thing to overhear during your surgery.
I don't know.
Get your cat super.
Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite.
Get the cats crunk. I appreciate that some people also use quotation marks for their answers.
That's too much effort, though. I can't find the keyboard.
You know what? It almost screwed me over. Because I'm typing this on a tablet.
Wait, that was Adam and Adam's waifu playing against.
Oh no!
Your wife
My
was,
wife was
you
winner.
are, Adam.
What the roller coaster attendant is actually saying during his.
That's why she's my wife, and she knows how to beat me.
ride. It's voting time.
uh, so the resignation
I
of
didn't
what?
get to vote. I wasn't fast enough.
So that's why I put that.
Yeah, true story wins.
Next one.
Somebody
I
actually
actually
did
have-
that?
A terrible thing to
Yeah,
sign
someone
on
hopped
the
the
back of
fence to
your
get their hat
friend's
and got
broken
decapitated.
leg.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this woman's foot hit his head and took it up. It's fucking intense.
That's why I put it like that, Glenn, because I did hear that that doctors listen to music. Yeah.
I
Mostly
saw one where a
Slipknot.
guy was fucking listening to death metal.
Yeah. That's the way Texas says it.
Next up, something you shouldn't buy off of Craigslist.
Used ice
Vote on
cream.
your devices.
Worst year.
Heroes.
I got a box of 6 gerbils lightly used for a good home. They might need detox. So I'll knock $50 off.
Yeah.
Adam's waifu. Adam.
Next in line, a popular TV show title with the word poop inserted.
So we see what Adam does with
Full
his
poop
wife.
out.
It's the same.
Family poop feud.
I'm intrigued and terrified.
Wow, good job, Glenn. You cleaned my ass out.
Oh, so you're Adam's waifu.
I am. I admit it to being Adam's.
Oh,
wife.
I didn't hear.
I thought that was
Worst
just a
ringtone
joke.
for a cell phone.
All right, I'm sorry that you had to find out this way, but I thought it was time that Adam and I made our relationship public.
Fucking hate Amber Alerts. Not that I hate that they exist. I hate hearing them on my
Gosh.
phone.
Yeah.
Tell us why you despise finding missing children, Josh.
So they're not gonna be found. It's kidding. They will eventually.
Amber keeps running away and getting lost. Maybe they should stop for her. That's all.
Yeah, Amber Alert for the win.
And next is the worst tattoo to have on your forehead.
I wish I
They stole the Barrett Square.
I don't know, man. Sit here might be the best, depending on the circumstance. It's situational, is what I'm saying.
situational, but could you imagine imagine the kind of people that would take you up on that offer?
You don't want to go to prison with a tattoo like that.
I mean, either way, imagine the kind of people would take you up on any offer. These are both a lose-lose situation.
I can't imagine the kind of person that's going to see that on your forehead and is going to do it is going to be the kind of person you actually want sitting on your face.
You right up.
Yeah, I mean, I think it goes both ways.
The glow-in-the-dark CIA are here? I don't know if I understand it, but that's definitely my favorite.
Oh, definitely that. When your pet's dry heaving.
That's all for round one. Here's the scoreboard.
Hey, way to go, Kyle. You're currently winning, though. Don't fuck it up.
Two, where all the values are doubled.
I promise
the-
nothing.
Doubled.
Now all the pressure's on you, Kyle. You have to keep it. Keep
I'm
it
not
up.
doing shit.
This is bad. Yeah. I'm pretty just ready. Time to get out.
Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. The first prompt is a weird way to dry your hair. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite.
Way to dry your hair. The microwave.
Wow.
Whatever. He took the watermelon.
I have to vote for it just because of the missile reaction.
Hey, I did something right. Do you love me now, Mom? Concentrated pneumatic cow farts was funny. You deserve credit.
It was funny.
Now I need to see where Glenn feels like he should have put Kelly Devine as an answer.
Hey, Raven, how's it going?
I got one vote. Yeah.
That was a really good one.
Yeah.
Next one.
But Kyle was funnier.
It really is. It's voting time.
Oh, there we go. Where do you really think the beef is? In Beyonce's ass, does she still let Jay-Z put that in there though? Ah, I didn't get enough time. God damn it! I need to vote like right away.
Yeah. Same.
Coming up next, something that the Keebler elves chant during a strike. Vote on your devices. Oh, I didn't notice the audience vote counter.
Yeah.
And next, the title of a new YouTube cat video that's sure to go viral. Time to vote.
I don't know if the first one is going to get a chance, though, to go viral before it gets removed.
Right. I mean, it'll go viral, just not on YouTube.
I appreciate my fellow degenerates for voting for me, however.
Coming up next, a little known way to get gum out of your hair.
Everybody always loves a good porn joke.
It's voting time.
I didn't like this one. Oh, you had the same one. Yeah.
I think that second one is actually a Bloodlines reference. And I'm kind of enamored with it. It's definitely a vampire thing, either way, so. You go, Mr. Clever. I liked it.
Fred, I did not get the reference. Is that to the thin blood on the beach that you can convince to kill the president?
Never pay more
Yeah.
than $3
I mean,
Oh, okay.
I had to
I
vote for Adam because I think it might actually be
Vote
possible
on
for
your
that to work.
devices.
Yeah. I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, it works.
I don't know, Glenn, what do you think? Do you frequently pay more than $3 for a bukkake actor?
I'm assuming, though, it's the person you're paying to do the bukkakeing, not the person getting bukkakeed.
Yeah, I'm sure the target is a pretty penny.
Mostly because it's my answer. Oh,
I think these are both accurate, though. It better
Almost
be
got a
like
quick
a hell
flash.
beer to be more than $3.
Next one, it's not the heat, it's not the humidity, it's the blank. Time to vote.
Flanagan conundrum.
I appreciate your realism, Glenn.
I'm too much of an asshole to agree to that, though, just because I frequently buy expensive beer. Like the hipster douche I can be.
Honestly, I'd pay more than $3 for a beer if it was worth it.
If it's worth it,
We've reached the
yeah.
end of round
It also
two.
depends on
Let's see what
the
happens.
size. Like a bottle, paying more than $3, it feels like a stretch.
Like I don't think I'm gonna be able to buy a Trappist or a Lambic for less than like $8 to $12.
What's the last place now?
Now, round three, the last lash. Point values are tripled.
Ooh, the
and
last
you're only
lash.
answering the same prompt this time. The prompt is... Bob the Builder probably wouldn't
Yes,
be
if
as
you're just
popular
trying to
with
get drunk,
children
then
if
it
you were
doesn't
Bob
matter.
the
But if
Blank.
if you're drinking it for the pleasure,
Okay. Okay,
Buy
this
that
is like,
Rolling Rock. If you're just trying to get drunk real fast.
Can't tell, but oh well.
And here's what you did. Vote with your votes now.
Bob the accountant, attorney at law.
I feel like kids would tune into Bob the Butt Gobbler just because they laugh at the word butt. And gobbler also sounds funny. Also, I think kids would find the word gigolo funny. They'd probably tune in just because they don't know.
They might not say it right.
Gigolo or something.
they might think it's a Dragon Ball character.
If it was a fruit or a
Piccolo.
vegetable, it
Piccolo's
might
little
be.
brother.
Public cunt. That is a funny thought, though.
Fucking hate Bob White. He's a fucking cunt. Swear to God.
Well, when did he turn that Mario Piero? The Victor.
What the hell happened to your microphone?
It's his chest here.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It's something.
Raw and dry wanker. That just sounded painful.
Right?
I want no part of that.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, or no? I think it might be Workaholics, where they say people that dry rub or serial killers or something.
That's it. Let's take a
Yeah,
look at the
Workaholics.
final scores.
Nice try.
Oh, well, thank you.
And they got last place.
Hey, good job, Kyle. Look at that. I placed. I showed. So,
I do not deserve this honor.
you want to do one more Quiplash, and then we can move on to something else?
Yeah,
Sure.
sounds
Just
good.
to give a few more
I'll-
people a
I'll
chance.
sit out on this one.
Okay. I'm being told to sit back and relax. Oh, wait, here we go. Aha! I have the ultimate control! You can't stop me.
Yusuf is gonna take his victory and run. No.
I mean, you can stay as long as you want, Blixwaffle, but you might have to sign in again. Bork! This is auspicious.
I'm just teasing you, Yusuf.
So they're wrong. Yeah.
Alright, remember, if you're not playing, you can still get in the audience.
I got in the audience.
Ooh, I have the power this time.
Ugly bastard.
Power voodoo.
Heyo, I'm Josh
Voodoo?
Schmitzenstein, but you can call me
You
Schmitty.
do.
Also, you may call me Schmitty.
Remind me
Sorry,
of it.
Glenn.
And remember, win at any cost.
Or do
Any
what? Sorry, my
cost.
bad.
Ready? Remember, anyone who wants to
Okay, wait,
join
now
the
I have-
audience can
I have
do
to
so at
concentrate.
any time by logging in with the room code.
I believe in you.
You
I
gotta put
just-
the fat at the beginning of ugly bastard though to get the full tag.
Answer them however you want. Your
But you
responses
can't fit that word. It's too much.
Oh, you can.
and everyone will
Yeah.
vote on their favorite. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go.
Okay, I missed something in chat, but Naughty Crumb Bum said, "You're a dry guy? Things make so much sense now."
Oh, I referenced Workaholics
Oh,
earlier, and he was
gotcha.
quoting something from that episode.
I'm wondering how that cleared things up. So, Adam, tell us how your day was.
24 hours.
Interesting.
I don't.
I find that mine is 23 and a half. Should I see a doctor?
Oh, just because you're only sleeping 30 minutes, Chaz. You have to get some more sleep than that.
I thought you were going to tell me to be more dedicated.
First one. The real reason.
Well, happy
Mr.
birthday,
is
Glenn.
grinning.
Hope you had something good to eat.
Okay, voting time. Pick your
Glenn,
Yeah,
happy birthday,
thank you.
dude. I had no idea.
Happy birthday, Glenn. Feliz Navidad. Oh, no, Feliz Cumpleaños.
You just fucking tell him Merry Christmas.
Feliz Navidad, Glenn. That too. We still want you to have a Merry Christmas, just not right now.
At the worst Mexican.
Next one. You never forget.
At least you corrected yourself, but I'm not sure everybody heard you correct it to the Feliz Cumpleaños.
Yeah.
I don't think they did.
Oh, it's the same answer.
It's okay, Adam. In the name of Carlo Martino, I will accept you as an honorary Italian.
But I want to be Japanese. Yeah.
I like how the last two questions have had both answers be relatively similar.
The same, yeah. It's because everybody knows the audience here.
A surefire way to ruin Christmas.
Oh, we don't have a rallies here, but they're pretty.
It's voting
It's
time.
the burger place, right?
Yeah, rallies is great. Did you not have rallies the last time we went to Gen Con?
No, but I've had it before, but that was a long time ago.
Give him boosted.
They're the same answer.
Again.
I don't know if that's a very American answer though, because I feel like that's a stereotype of American families. Is
One
we all
race-
have that one racist uncle or aunt who you don't give alcohol to at holidays.
There's absolutely racist Europeans.
Vote on your devices.
But do they have that same holiday tradition of getting drunk and ranting?
I don't know, man. The one time I ever met a Scotsman, he walked through the door yelling at the top of his lungs at somebody in the car. So, maybe.
I did it, you simps.
I
Let's
miss
go
when
on.
simp was short for simpleton. Can we
Surprising
etymologically
first words
campaign
for
to take
baby
that back?
speak.
Well, actually,
Time to vote.
apparently it's not short for simpleton.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Two
Which-
very simple, similar answers, but with
My,
two very different connotations.
So true story. One of my little sister's first words was "son of a bitch," which tells you a lot about the house I grew up in.
I was about to
Yeah.
say, Chaz, what kind of household did you grow up in?
I think I've said this many times.
Oh, I know.
Not one you wanna start out in.
And next, the name of an all-male version of Hooters.
Moose
Voting
knuckles.
time.
Those are both. I like banana hammocks,
Yeah, but those are really good.
hangers.
I'm glad I didn't get this one. I would not have been able to come up with something that funny.
Like Capcom, just like
And next
Naughty
is
Crumbum got the drop on
the
me on
name
that
of a
one.
new game
Banana
show
hammocks
that
is the good
sounds
one.
terrible.
yeah.
Triple Dog Dare 2020 or Quiplash. I'd watch a Quiplash game show.
I think Triple Dog Dare 2020 would just be a bad show because it sounds like something that might be for children. Just children daring each other to do things.
I've also seen A Christmas Story so many times that I would hate to watch anything based off of it.
But I kind of also think like it would be like remember like back in the day with like the slime shows on Nickelodeon.
Oh yeah, like Figure It Out. I used to like Figure It Out.
A double dare, yeah. That's why Daestra, yeah. That's why I voted for you, Daestra. Yeah. Double dare 2020, yeah.
So true story. My stepfather had a cat named Dog.
Like, how was it spelled?
That just feels like the parent version of I wanted a son, or I mean the pet version of I wanted a son.
Probably. I might be aware of it, Daestra, but no, I don't think I've seen Double Dare 2000.
Let's see the scores.
It's from back in the day. From the Nickelodeon shows.
Like Legend of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that one.
I'm very surprised with my performance.
Everything is worth double, twice as much.
Killing it.
Because I'm not there to take all the points. Just kidding. Yeah.
A phrase you wouldn't want to hear from a male porn star.
Neighing?
Like, ain't you fucking that?
Usually that one's
On
right out.
period.
My dog, that stupid cat, he can't shit in the litter box. I'm HIV positive. Haven't showered in a week.
Micropenis is just a state of mind.
Hey man, if that guy's got the moves to back it up, good for him.
They call me the cheese man.
Aww.
I remember watching a documentary about like dudes trying to apply to become the male talent for like a porn star agency, and then they were actually making them audition by trying to see how long they could last, while the female porn stars are trying to get them off as fast as possible.
Let's start this
Oh,
show.
wow.
I can't imagine how embarrassing that would be to be the first guy that just
Embarrassing crimes
finishes
they're caught
immediately.
committing.
How fucking unfair is
Okay,
that
pick your
shit,
favorite.
though?
I gotta go for the Martino reference. It took me a while.
I like the walking about town one just because I feel like that seems like one of those outrageous laws that some state in the U.S. probably has.
Oh, absolutely.
Next in line, a lesser-known ingredient in most microwave pizza pockets.
In most microwave
voting
pizza
time.
pockets.
Hey man, that's, those souls of the damned give them flavor.
So it gives it that pepperoni its spice.
An actual law in a township in Virginia. Good lord. Well, clearly, if she doth not have a corset after 8 p.m., surely she art a strumpet.
Next up, a polite way to say booger.
No
Vote on your
shit.
devices.
But is it more relieving to take a big shit or to take a big sneeze?
I gotta go with the shit, man. I've never had a sneeze that fucking just made my whole digestive system feel like hell.
You have a sneeze, my it's getting that.
And next
Yeah.
is the Skittles flavor that just missed the cut.
Tide
It's
Pod.
voting time.
I like though after the whole Tide Pod epidemic that we had, that people actually started making like Tide Pod shaped things.
Like cookies?
Yeah, or the one I like was like the cocktail pods.
I don't think I saw those.
I've seen people make like cocktails that were layered to look like Tide
Coming
Pods.
up
But
next, a bag
Well, the
loose
cocktail
clam
pods are people
chowder.
actually like making cocktails,
Time to vote.
concentrating them.
I was about to say, if lube was not an answer for this, I would have been disappointed in every one of you. We've taught you better than this.
I mean, depending on the person, this could be the same answer.
What?
You know what? There's a lot of weird people out there. I'll give it to them.
Next one, what Santa does with a dead elf. It's voting time.
I like turns them into an elf on the shelf just because that's pure nightmare fuel for some child somewhere.
I love it.
That elf used to be alive.
Santa's on some sick taxidermy shit.
Well, you see, Twinkle Nose tried to unionize, and Santa don't play that shit.
You're like filling out the cast of the Muppets, but
And
also
next, an odd painting to hang above your bed. Vote on your devices.
Not The thing is, Hitler's art actually looks like something that would be in like a hotel, just because they're like architecture paintings.
Yeah, aren't they like
it's
still life
building.
landscapes or something?
Yeah. Like if you saw them in a hotel, you would not bat an eye. Tent is a Samisi.
Okay, next one. Something you
Hey,
don't expect
Valernos,
to
how's it
see
going?
when
I
you
didn't see you in
spy
the
on your
chat.
neighbors.
SCP-173.
Holy animal fucking.
I don't know, depending on who your neighbors are, you might expect that a lot.
are they Welsh?
I think if you expect that, that's just bad on you too.
I got the audience vote.
At night.
That's the
I've always
end of
wanted
round
to
two.
make my
Let's
own
take a look at the
SCP.
scores.
I just never felt like I had a good enough idea.
Well, I just went for the classic naked baby statue one.
I mean, it absolutely is the classic.
And now, round three, the last lash. Point values are tripled, and you'll all be answering the same prompt this time. Our prompt is... How do you like it?
Oh, dear God.
How do you like it?
By surprise. Uh. Such an open statement. Yeah, in more ways than one.
Dry and raw.
Now with clam chowder.
Helps my hemorrhoids.
And hand me that elf on the shelf.
Shove that thing in there.
No.
It's like, how do you like it? And if your answer's anally, that would be like the only correct answer
Vote
for like
now.
a suppository.
You get 3 votes this round to spread out any way you like, or give them all to
With
one
a
answer.
side of whoop ass. Cold like my women. So many implications. Oh, this one's hard to choose.
Soon, Daddy.
It needs salt, you muppet. I like to imagine you're not talking about food. I know that's a Gordon Ramsay quote. But it's so much more fun. You think Gordon Ramsay does that? He just yells at his wife in the middle of sex. It's fucking raw!
Or what if Gordon Ramsay's wife is the like real crazy, like dirty talker, and that's where he gets all his lines for the shows.
I believe
He's
it.
just quoting his wife at people. That also means he's into like some really demeaning sex.
I bet him and his wife have just the best relationship because he's got basically free reign to direct his rage at people.
Then he cooks. So,
Votes. I mean, he's pretty calm when he's on like the children's shows that he does.
Yeah, he's a super nice guy. Like outside of that context, outside of you
Yeah.
fucking with his business, like he's a good dude.
I think he just has a problem with people not listening to it.
That's it.
Because like
Take
you
a look at the
watch
final scores.
Or like
what's
questioning.
the show where he saves restaurants and stuff? Like he's
Oh, yeah,
normally
Kitchen
Nightmare.
really like, yeah, he's normally like really calm with them. And the moment they stop listening
Lick
to him, he
waffle, good
loses
job.
his shit. Nice.
Yeah, like I think I heard him say something about how he's there to help, and they're questioning him, and they're like, "What do you fucking think I'm doing here?"
Shall we do some bidiots?
Yeah, Bidiots is
Yeah.
fun.
Okay, so Bidiots.
I will
is-
stay out of this one for the first one.
Yeah, I'll stay out too.
Have you?
Bidiots is a very
yeah,
interesting game. The way the game works is you are given a prompt and you are to draw it on your mobile device. The twist, however, is you will be participating in an art auction. And basically, rather like Monopoly, whoever leaves with the most shit wins. However, a lot of the prompts are going to be very similar. For instance, you might get like leprechaun, gnome, oompa loompa, goblin. One of those will be worth very little money. One of those will be worth a lot. So you need to be able to figure it out. Oh, this is going to be a good one. It's all audience and Adam.
Fellow art lovers,
Bring
welcome to this
it on,
art
audience.
auction. Usually we cater to only the richest and most
The
powerful
studio.
artists in the world. But I'm currently living my own worst nightmare because somehow the
I'm sorry to hear that, Valernos, but
We believe in you.
As a rule of thumb, if
To be
it's in a
completely
frame,
honest,
stay away from it.
drawing terribly is part of the game.
Regardless, before we get started, we'll
True.
need some art to auction off. If you look at your device, you'll
It's
see
great
I've
drawing with my
securely
right
translated
hand
the
when I'm
title of an
left-handed.
art piece I'll need you to draw. Draw a piece of art with your device that would have that title as quickly and as accurately as you can. Take a few extra moments to make it near Van Gogh.
Hey, Yusuf has a
quality.
point. You can always
If
turn it
someone
into an
else buys your
advantage.
art in the auction,
Showed
you'll
Jackson
receive
Pollock that
50% of the
he
auction
ain't
price.
got shit on you.
Waiting for things is
I
beneath
think
me,
you and
so
Yusuf
take
went
it
to the same
snappy.
place.
You'll actually need to draw 2 drawings before this timer runs out, so don't be too precious about it.
I don't know much about him, to tell you the truth, Naughty Crumbum. I'm just used to Josh making smart references and not getting them.
Was Jackson Pollock one of those people who stole like one of his big ideas from that
Yes.
one Japanese artist?
Yes, that is. Actually the most popular one, the pop art one with the
Yeah.
cans.
Well, that was Andy Warhol, wasn't it?
Oh, that's right. That's right. He also
He's also a garbage human,
he also stole from her.
and his art sucks.
No, I don't know he was an ass for more than one reason. I just remember he stole like a big portion of like what he does for his own art from an obscure Japanese artist that they did a documentary about like a year ago.
I remember her name, but I don't want to say it because I have a feeling it's wrong.
All right, Adam. Remember, if it's not
Okay.
picture perfect, we will make fun of you.
I'm trying to draw it picture perfect, but I can't. Yeah.
Hey, Tao Quinn, how's it going? You are just in time, friend, to enjoy People Play
Well,
Idiots.
is nigh. Submit your drawings now, or they
We
will
are
be
doing a
lost.
viewer appreciation stream and just hanging out with our peeps and having a good time.
Well, your
Uh,
time is up.
Didn't draw the
And
second
I
one.
see at least
Ah,
one
yeah.
piece of art didn't get submitted in time. Luckily, we have some art in the back that we can throw in. The auction must go on. Speaking of which,
The first one came out.
words about how the
Interesting, yeah.
we're going to auction off 12 drawings. Some drawings are worth a great deal of money to the art buyers who couldn't attend the auction, and others are worth a great deal less. You'll each begin the auction with $3,000 to use to buy art, although you'll make more when another player buys one of your drawings.
Sorry to hear that,
Our
Tao.
art buyers will send each of you different
There'll be more.
information about exactly what
Yeah,
they're willing to
absolutely.
pay for a
Like, this
few
is...
of the
I really
drawings.
enjoy getting
They
to game with
refuse to
our
respect your
people, so
privacy,
we'll be doing this
so
again.
Expect to hear
With
from
the
them at
squad.
the beginning of each new auction.
Yeah, you wanna pay attention to your mobile
In fact,
devices
you should
throughout
have
the
your
game.
first message
They'll
on your
give you
device now.
hints on what you
Remember,
wanna do and look
can
out for.
and should try to buy any drawings you suspect
This one doesn't have
might
any
be worth
audience
something,
participation, does it?
or if you
I don't
just
think so.
want someone else
No.
to have it. Whoever has made the most profit by the end of the game wins. The first item up for bid. The bidding will begin at
Awesome, Tao.
$400. I'm looking
Congratulations,
for
that sounds cool.
$400. Do I have 400?
This guy.
Now I'm looking for $500.
Oh.
Do- Now we're looking for $600. Do I see $600?
Piece of art there, lads.
Who can give me $700? Next up is $800. Who here can get $900? Can I get? Who can show me $1,000? You can show me. Can I get $1,200? Next up is $1,200. I would like to see $1,200. We're now at $1,200. Going.
Uh-oh, what happened?
I hope
It
everything turned out all right.
crashed! The game crashed. I am so sorry, guys.
That was my draw. That was my drawing. That was Jordan Ramsey.
Oh, I knew it was. I was so certain that was Gordon Ramsay.
I am so terribly sorry, my dear friends. Like, the game just decided to stop.
Jackbox.
My drawing was too good for it.
Hopefully on the honor system. I will not try to join this one if you try to open it again with the same people.
Okay, yeah, same here.
Oh yeah.
It's mine.
God, a concept of my cousin Vinny turned up to 11.
That's pretty glorious.
Dude, I would love to see that.
It's a tad odd, but it's pretty glorious.
I drank the click. I drank the click.
Over here.
Now I'm a butterfly.
You're so beautiful and majestic, Adam.
Well, now I have a chance to finish the other drawing, though.
I would say Adam's more of a mom. He's a big fuzzy bastard.
Yep.
Fair enough. It helps to see it in action. That's fair.
Me.
Okay. So somebody's got hit. Everybody's in.
Oh yeah, Daestra in there.
Salutations, auction goers! Welcome to this invitation-only secret art auction. The world
Totally go where you have tiptoed before.
Wanted desperately to attend, but clearly my sense of patience needed strengthening because somehow the 6 of you were invited.
Oh yeah.
It's mine.
Hey, over here. Yep.
Me! Lovely, leaving fingerprints
believe in you, Blick.
everywhere. Regardless, before we get started, we'll need some art to auction off. If you look at your device, you'll see I've
somebody else
securely
fill the dead air for
transmitted
me.
the title of an
I'm gonna
art piece I'll
crunch
need you
Takis.
to draw. Draw a piece of art with your device that would have
Takis?
that title
Just put 'em in a
as
blender,
accurately
Chance.
as you
I love
can.
Takis.
And if you need to draw
Takis in a
something
blender? I don't want
new,
cayenne powder, Adam.
Yes, you do.
You'll receive
It's
like
10%
remedy
of the auction
cayenne powder.
price. I'm not accustomed to waiting,
Nosferatu
so
in the
chop chop.
90s. Would he
You'll
try and
actually
sport
need
the
to draw
same like
2
frosted
drawings
tips or
before this
bowl
timer
cut?
runs out, so don't be too
His
precious.
nose is fuck ugly.
You guys remember seashell necklaces? I remember seashell necklaces. The motherfuckers
Oh
are
yeah.
everywhere.
Puka shell necklaces and oversized, like weird patterned sweaters and.
I kind of miss it though, honestly. Like as
Well, some stuff's coming back though. Like
I wore windbreaker pants so much, in the, like a painful amount.
didn't I wear windbreaker pants like through most of high school? So
It
She
was
has-
more the backpack and the jacket.
You weren't wearing trip pants all through high school?
no, I didn't actually get my first pair of trip pants until I left high school. I got them from Trevor, and
Fucking edgelord. I love that guy.
did I ever
Fuck.
tell you about the time I was sitting in the car with him? And we were talking about like goth subculture stuff, and oh, I love him so much. I love Trevor so much, but he's the epitome of a mall goth. And the motherfucker, I shit you not, he turns, he looks me right in the eye, and he says, "The chains on my pants symbolized how I felt in my soul." And I think I was actually died and reborn in that moment.
I can see that face that you have when someone says something so dumb.
That-
You have to
you know what I
mentally
mean?
process the fact someone would use those words.
I miss the hell out of Trevor, though. Honest to God,
I do too. Like, he's fun to hang out with, but sometimes just like, fuck, man. Do you listen to yourself? He's one of the few people that I know that listen to Nickelback seriously.
Some Nickelback is good. Oh, that's a hill I'll die on. But like Photograph
Yeah.
can go fuck itself.
The first item.
In my first band in like 7th and 8th grade, I covered their song
will begin at
"Animals."
$400. I'm looking for. Oh yeah. Now I'm. Yep. Now we're looking for $600. Who can give me $700? Oh yeah.
I'm gonna assume that painting's a dead shark.
Can I get $900 over here? Who can show me 1,000? I am looking for $1,000.
It's mine.
Give me $1,100. The
Or a
current
weird
bid is
face.
$1,100.
But when people who shit on Nickelback, I wonder if they seriously think that any of their opinions will ever change what they do.
Oh,
It's
hell
like-
no.
It's like when you can literally eat steak and lobster in your $100,000 Ford Raptor that you had lifted with the supermodel sitting on your lap, and somebody's like, "Your music sucks." I highly doubt you're gonna take their opinion seriously.
Oh yeah.
Going twice.
It's like all those like major
Congratulations, Gray.
like,
you won
professional
that auction.
athletes and
Let's
shit.
see
Like
which
people talk
object
shit
was
on like
responsible
quarterbacks
for
or
this
whatever. It's like
artistic
I don't think they
masterpiece.
care
Okay,
because
Blue,
that like
half of
$50
this
million
goes to the host, and
contract
the other half goes
means
to
way
you.
more than your opinion.
An impressive pile of monies. But more importantly, let's see how much Gray can sell this piece of art for.
Ooh, good bid.
Ooh, money, money, money. We'll set this money aside for you, Gray.
Ooh.
Damn,
We
man.
will add it to your tally at the
Made
end
some
of the
big money
game.
on that one.
On we go.
And we have Daestra here off in the lead with a $2,500 profit.
Okay, so you guys are getting a hint. Check your mobile
How
device.
about we start the bidding at $400? Do I see $400? I'm looking for $400. Oh yeah. Hey-o.
I don't know what it is, but it looks erotic.
Oh yeah. Now give me $1,100. The current bid. Oh yeah. Who? Hey-o.
The
Is it a
great
flaming
name.
bush?
It's mine.
A burning bush, maybe? Moses?
$1,500
Old Testament?
Oh yeah. Hey-o. We've made it to 17. Oh yeah. I now want to see $1,800. Over here. Give me 9. Hey-o. Next. Oh yeah. I am now looking for $2,100. Who here can show me $2,100? I am looking for.
Keeps going up.
$2,100. Going once.
Yes, Adam, that's how auctions
Going
work.
twice.
Like,
So,
you're like just GK.
congratulations,
That'd be
Ray.
funny.
Ooh.
Bravo, successful art collector.
Oh,
And
my
we have Daestra with another large profit of $1,700.
Oh,
Daestra
it's
got that one too?
dodgy
Shit.
loan company.
no,
Yep.
that one did. Like, that was his
Did it?
drawing. Yeah.
Running
Oh.
low on money?
He
Press
still
the
got-
loan
he still
can
got
help.
$1,000
Just press the
yes.
loan button on your device
I
now
didn't-
and
I
get
didn't see who won.
$1,000 that you can
I'm
use in
terrible at this.
auctions right
Don't listen to
away. Oh, sure, at the end of
I
the
think it's
game,
because
you'll owe
the
back
person who won is
$1,000.
behind the chat.
But so what? It's
Probably.
fun. And remember, if you want to borrow money between
Yeah, these
auctions,
loans will
just hit the
absolutely
call
screw you,
predatory
but
loans button on
sometimes
your
they can keep you in the game. So
I
situation.
think if you get a
If you-
solid early profit, it's okay to take one, but after that, you're really digging a hole.
The person in my phone just said, "I'd love it if you beat Wildcard Men at this game. They're stupid."
Are you Bibimbap?
Yeah.
How about 600? Oh yeah. Next up is $800.
Here we have a wonderful image of my old pet friend, sister, as we say goodbye.
900. Oh yeah.
Before you send him to Valhalla.
$1,400. I am looking.
He didn't die fighting.
It's mine.
Now I would like.
I mean,
if it was
a-
like the bitchy, yeah.
I was gonna say, if it was a beta fish, he might have gone out fighting.
The next bid will be.
Nasty little
Wanna see
fuckers.
$1,900.
Vicious
I'm
some
looking for
bitches.
1,900. Who here can give me $1,900? Going once. Going twice. Over here. How about?
It's mine.
I am looking for 21.
Yeah, seems like it wanted to go, Mazzy.
$2,100 is the perfect.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it, yeah,
offer
maybe
to stay
maybe
in the
Man's got a
game.
point. It's not dead. It's just giving you
I
that
would like
that cheeky wink as you set it free.
$2,200. Do you hear that whooshing sound? That's the sound of history passing you
flushed down to an
by.
all-you-can-eat
If
shit
you
buffet.
cannot somehow manage to come up with 2,000.
It's mine.
I can't wait for this to
We
be
have
only worth
arrived
like
at
$600.
$2,400.
Yeah.
The next bid
That's
is
what happens. It's like you keep seeing all these. You're like, fuck, that painting was worth a lot of money. So you start bidding high on one of the paintings, and then it turns out to be worth like $400.
Can I see $2,500? Who here can show
That
me
actually happens quite often.
$500. Damn.
Going
The bait
once,
fish.
going
Someone not gonna
twice.
bid $2,500?
Sold.
I'm pretty sure it's not worth it.
Congratulations, Blue. Look who's rich and not
Okay, I'm
poor.
just saying you guys are clearing out a lot of the high dollar items like way earlier than usual. So
Yeah, how's this?
How is this even possible?
Blick starting in with a nice $700
How about we
profit.
start the bidding at $400? Do I see $400?
a nice still life of a
Now I'm looking
lotus.
for $500.
I was gonna go with
Do
tulip.
Me. Next up is $600.
Yeah, it's probably a tulip.
Who can give me
I like
$700?
Mazzy's
Can I
advice.
get-
The trick to collecting artists to buy a lot of buy an unknown artist and then kill them.
Show me 13. Who's got $1,400? $1,500. Can I get 15? The next bid over here. Who
Such a
can show
venture
me
thing to do.
$1,900? Do I see 1,900? Do I see 1,900? The next bid is $1,900. Going once.
Oh, that would be a game I would play.
How about
Venture capitalism.
$2,000? $2,100.
I think to
is
double
the
down on the
current bid for
ventureness
this
of that act, you'd then
piece.
have to like
Will you make it
Embrace
fund
them, or-
a fund a film or biography of the artist afterwards,
$2,100 is what I would like for
and then
this
make millions of dollars
fine
off of it.
piece of art. We are looking for $2,100. Going once. Going twice. Sold.
Thank you, Blitzwuff.
Congratulations, Red. Now, I don't like to laugh at the misfortunes of others, but...
Yeah.
And there we have it, the first loss of the night.
This is my least favorite thing.
Predatory loans. We really hope that you don't read the fine print.
The bidding will begin at $400. I'm looking for $400.
Just playing the long game, Crumbum.
Now we're...
It's mine.
It's like, yeah, I'll be alive for inflation.
Now I'm looking for $800.
Unless somebody eats me.
Now, can I get 12? Me!
Wonder what kind of interest rate that was.
Next is $1,700. I am looking for
Oh, the Futurama episode was pretty small.
$1,700. So who here can
It
show
was
me
just like
net out to a billion,
Do I see
only $1 per 1,000 years.
Who here can give me
well, over time, isn't it gonna
$1,800?
the
It's mine.
Oh
It's over
yeah,
2,000
no,
years, isn't
that,
it?
that's
No.
no, it's just one.
Next bid
Goes
is
from the year 2000 into the year
$2,100.
3000.
So who can give me $2,100?
But yeah, no, you're right. It would accumulate.
Going once.
yeah, because even if it's like what 1.5% every year, the base number you start with is bigger.
Orange. Ah,
Okay,
sublime.
like, coming up, a lot of these ain't gonna be worth shit. Bid carefully.
The bank
See,
again.
I thought that the
Seriously?
other night, and then like we kept getting shit with more and more. Man, we're the low cost thing.
Sometimes you just gotta gamble, I guess.
How about we? Now I'm looking for $500.
I love Nicolas Cage
Do I
movies.
see $500?
Oh yeah.
Next is $700.
The Wicker Man.
$700.
Oh yeah. Heyo.
Who can show?
Yep. Heyo.
1,300. Me. Who's got four?
Over here.
I'm sorry to hear that, Daestra.
Show me $1,700. Can I get 1,700? Me. 1,800. The next bid is $1,800.
But soon you'll be able to
I
screw
am
over the
looking
other
for
players.
$1,800.
Yes, it gets better.
Going once.
And none of the paintings are worth
Going
anything.
over here. Now we are looking for $1,900. I can't believe it, but it's true. You have got
Again?
this here,
Come on.
and it's up to you to I am looking for $2,000.
Just want to buy one painting
I
yet
share something with you.
that I didn't draw.
You would make it this far, but you have proven me wrong with your
But you can have it being up.
character. So who is going to
I don't know what it
continue to
is.
humiliate me by offering $2,000? Going once? Going twice? Sold. Congratulations, Yellow. Apparently Yellow had their heart set on buying a piece they drew themselves. Must be a pretty big fan of yourself. Unfortunately, you don't get your own money back when you buy your own piece of art, so this money is all staying with the house.
Ooh.
Did it freeze?
Ooh.
I believe the saying is yikes.
You can't see what happened.
Next
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god, I feel so bad for you, Anai. I've never seen somebody get cleaned out like that.
I mean,
I've seen it plenty of times. It's getting nuts.
Okay,
About my
this is
own-
important.
Or don't. Screwing is such a personal.
Everybody gets one screw that you can use to force somebody to bid on a painting.
They're all stuck now.
But if you use it on someone who doesn't have any money, you throw your screw away.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
The bidding will begin at $400. Do I see 400? Oh yeah! I am looking. Yep. I would.
Or are we just in like the dead fish gallery?
right, so many.
It looks like that one lantern Pokemon. The fish one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lantern?
Is that what it is?
I think it is actually called Lantern.
The baby one?
Yeah, it's a Gen 2 Pokemon.
Like Chimchow or something like that.
Lantern V evolved, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Chimchow or
Weird
whatever.
ass water electric type.
Yep.
Ooh, how does it feel to be screwed, Green?
Ooh, screwing at him.
$1,700.
Gen 2 and 3 will always be my favorite.
I like how somebody screws at him and nobody comments on it. We're just used to it at this point.
Yeah.
I was gonna buy it anyway. It's hideous.
I've been around Adam and other people long enough to know that they're gonna screw him.
I love my Gen 1, I love my Gen 2. Gen 3 is like somewhere around the point where I was like, okay, they're just not trying that hard anymore.
What I liked about Gen 3 was that you could build your own little base.
Oh yeah, that was fun, I won't lie.
There were some Pokemon like later on that I thought were sick as shit, but or just kind of cool in general, but they got crapped on a lot. Like the ice cream cone one.
Yeah.
Where, like, it evolved and it has like a cannon built into it. I'm like, it's kind of cool.
Well,
Game Freak says that they try to go half and half between Pokemon based on animals and Pokemon based on things, which originally I thought was stupid, right? Because they're supposed to be animals, but then I remembered that we had Magnemite back in the day, so I can't complain.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Look down at your device. Don't look now, Gray. You're screwed.
They're coming for you, Daestra.
Hi, Naughty Crumb.
Bye, Naughty Crumbum. You have yourself a good one. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Good night.
I'm looking for 1,400, and I would like to see.
Also think Chandelure is dope as shit.
It's pretty cool. I like the Super Susie and the Banshee one from Gen 4.
Congrats, Gray.
Oh,
Which one's that?
Sue.
Isn't its name like Gothel or something?
Moving along.
Oh yeah.
He just still makes money.
The bidding will begin at $400. Next is
I enjoyed Agislash, even though like it's kind of one of the more ridiculous ones. It's like, what is it? It's a sword. Like,
It's a ghost sword.
man, it's a ghost sword. Like, what's stopping me from just like grabbing this thing and swinging it at someone? Like, not much.
Nobody likes Adam.
I would like to see
Oh.
He is the most recognizable CAFCON member currently playing. It only makes sense.
Yeah. Screw the streamer is a standard strategy in almost any game.
You won this one, Green.
$4 grand. Come on. Aww.
It's gonna be like
Oh dear.
800.
Moving on.
Damn.
Yep.
Somebody new. Somebody new.
Wonderful. Someone called.
Thank you for your donation.
Damn. Talking match. Love it.
There's still the screw left, you motherfucker.
His vengeance will be swift.
How about we start the
Yeah.
bidding at $400?
And poorly
Do I see
targeted.
$400?
More dead fish.
Now
I'm
we're
gonna
looking
get
for
somebody.
me. $1,000.
Honey, I like the vigor at which you're getting into this. You're
Oh shit,
determined
does
to
it
make that
really
money
suck
back.
out your soul? That's fucking dope.
I'm looking for
So what happens if a ginger
The next
uses
bid
it?
is 1,000.
Unlimited
Then it's
power.
met its true wielder.
Who's got $1,400? Do I see over here? The next bid will be $1,600. Can I see $1,600? Me. Up next is $1,700.
Gonna risk it for the
I'm looking
biscuit.
for $1,700.
No.
So
Blix
who here
Waffle
can
welcomes
show me
the screw from Adam,
$1,700?
teeth and all. Carlo.
Oh,
All right,
baby.
Yellow. Look down at. You're screwed, Gray.
he wants that long thing.
1,700. 1,800. The next bid is
Oh.
$1,800.
Do it.
I am
You screwed
looking for
Daestra. You should have screwed Adam.
$1,800.
I don't know if Adam can afford it.
Going twice.
That's true.
Sold. Congratulations, Gray.
Ooh.
Look at all
Oh,
that
it's 'cause
fake
she
money you
painted.
earned.
Nice.
Daestra, the 1% over here, is like, yes, screw me, peasant.
I mean, Daestra's had some solid
Bidding will begin
profits.
at $400.
Daestra, the person who hates this game, is currently winning.
How about? Can I see
when you win, ironically.
Yep. Now I'd like to see 11. Can I get $1,200?
It's mine.
Over here. We've made it to 17.
It looks like a line tail, maybe a tree.
Paintbrush?
Ooh, here it comes. Adam's
Oh,
bringing down the hammer. Where's it going, Adam? Where's it going?
I was trying to put money on it, but I couldn't. I clicked the wrong.
Oh, God damn it, Adam. Well, we'll give it to
Somebody.
You've been screwed.
Yeah, buddy.
We have $1,800.
Yeah, using a
Do I
hammer
see
on a screw is not a good.
I am looking for
So, was that good for you, Blix
Who
Waffle?
here can give me $1,000?
You feel the love that I endure.
Looking for $2,000.
That's what I did that anyway.
$2,000. Going once. Going twice.
That is almost poetic, Adam. You feel the love that I endure.
That's yellow.
This is why you need to post your poetry more often on the ICANN's Write Good board.
Oh.
I'm telling you guys, t-shirts with Adamisms.
Yeah, you give me money.
We are leaving money on the table, and it's just irresponsible.
How about we start the bidding at $400? I'm looking for 400. Do I have four? Oh yeah.
It's mine.
$1,000. Do I see one?
I'm assuming this is a person flushing their fish down the toilet.
Yep. Next up is $1,500. Okay, Gray, use your device to let me know who you'd
I like to
to-
imagine the kids
you
doing it
have
with a
been
lot of
screwed,
screaming.
Yep. $1,500.
Oh, three-way, this is
Thank
hot.
you. We are looking for $1,600. What do I want? Oh yeah. $1,800. The next bid is $1,800. I am looking for $1,800. Over here. I am looking for $1,900. It's what I want. It's what I need. It's what
Child
I
yells at
deserve.
toilet.
Take a good look at this artwork. Get used to the feeling of not owning it while
Die,
living in your own
poop,
filth,
die.
because you weren't willing to offer me
Aggressively fills the hand.
$1,900. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Congratulations, Green.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good work. I believe the expression is cha-ching.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of this dead fish stuff, and
Let's see
it
how
all
you
sells really high.
performed.
Surprised there aren't more bids.
There's some weird, like, Norwegian art collector. It's like, yes, I like the dead
fetish.
fish.
The burning bush. We were right. Oh, that's great. That was great.
Hey, you did pretty good.
Sad fish, dead fish. Red fish, blue fish.
I did terrible.
Burning Man. Torch.
My torch, yeah.
Not
my
guess
torch.
torch.
That's my torch.
Oh, it's Adam's torch.
Yeah, so no one can get it.
Arson.
I seen the golden fish shooter. Oh yeah.
Fish in a toilet, of course.
I like how Arson was burning house with a car through like the top window.
Yeah, it's Murphy Fiero.
What happened here?
Murphy Fiero happened. Oh.
There were a lot of different problems, but all of them were about fish being alive or dead or not being.
That is a grotesque lead, Daestra. You beat them by a third.
And you didn't even enjoy it.
Okay, just resetting the thing to let some new people jump in.
And before you guys start, I'm gonna go. I need to wake up early.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us. Hope
This
you
was
enjoyed
fun.
yourself a little bit.
Okay. Well, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Night.
I don't blame you, Daestra. This Idiots is fun, but it feels a lot less engaging.
It almost looks like we have no takers.
Hey, I'll jump in if it takes long enough.
I mean, maybe some of us should play.
Some of us should actually stream on our streaming channel. I don't know,
Right?
too much like hard work.
Who the fuck does that? What kind of nerds? Oh, it filled up. It's Chaz versus the viewers.
Well, no, Josh is here too.
Oh, Weasel Bro, yeah.
Also, I was kind of wondering if Ugly Bastard was Adam for a second.
No, I'm still asleep. It's getting that.
I'll be scrubbing down this place for hours.
That's not a nice thing to see, though, Chance.
Before we get started, we need some art to auction
Ooh.
off. If you look at your device, you'll see I've securely transmitted the title of an art piece I'll need you to draw. Draw a piece of art with your device that would have that title as quickly and as accurately as you can. Feel free to take a few extra seconds to make your drawing so good that it's undeniably a piece of art. If someone else buys your art in the auction, you'll receive 50% of the auction price. Waiting is so last year, so draw quickly. You'll actually need to draw 2 drawings before this timer runs out, so don't be too precious about it.
I can't talk and draw at the same time.
Then just draw with your tongue.
Ah, perfect.
I can play in my sleep. I'm role play in my sleep. I used to have
What
dreams
makes that
about.
different from other nights, Adam? It's your style, man.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not doing what I wanted it to do.
People want to see your sleepy bedtime stream where you just stream yourself sleeping.
It's the Truman Show. Okay, Adam. I used to take power naps all the time back in the day when we played D&D.
But when I do the power naps while we're playing D&D.
Okay, for some reason, okay.
Yes, I mean, yeah, I would. But back then, like, we had so many people that the turn order would take long enough that you could generally get in a good nap.
Yeah, I remember like with what's his names? Like these 5 character sheets.
Oh, was it Tony?
Yeah, Tony.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for that, but I heard.
Fuck!
Yeah.
I wonder if it submitted it.
Nope.
Shit.
Never does.
Luckily, we have some art in the back that we can throw
Man, I
in.
forgot about
The auction
that.
must go
Shit.
on.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Okay, here's my 4 characters. I'm like, alright, cool. I guess we're not playing this game.
Okay, I kind of got guilted into that because originally Tony made that character for the campaign that Dennis was going to run, and Dennis never ended up running that campaign. And back then I was a brand new dungeon master, so like, oh well, he went through all the trouble of making a character.
Yeah.
But making
I mean,
4 of them?
it was all definitely a learning experience. But it was definitely not a dig on you, man. It's more like Tony, come on. We got like 14 people in this D&D group. You do not need to choose a character. It's like you want to play more than one character, sure, but don't play them at the same time.
We've made it to $1,700. I would love to see $1,700. So who here can show me $1,700?
Having a very hard time figuring out what this.
$1,800. The next bid is
But for me, is anyone else Streamlight not loading yet?
No, mine's working.
Yeah,
it's true. You have gotten us here, and it's up to you to bring us home. Next up is $2,000.
Refreshings.
Can I get $2,000? I would like to see $2,000.
You could do like a comfy or a Hooga bedtime stream, Adam. Just show yourself getting into like your jammies, like Mr. Rogers style. Microwave warm milk.
But I don't go into jammies, Josh. I have to put on Pornhub.
I was gonna say you can let the viewers watch that last episode of Gintama with you.
Adam can only fall asleep with a stick in his hand. About your streams.
Yay, it's what I thought it was.
Oh, what's it? Damn.
Unfortunately, since I didn't submit that second picture, I have a significantly lower chance of replenishing my funds. I might need to take a loan here. And I'm already strategizing about this game way too much. What the fuck is that?
I'm looking for $400.
Oh man, I fucking love Guten Lagen.
Who can give me?
Jesus Christ.
Now I'm looking for $800. Do I see $800? Yep. $900. $1,000. Now I would like $1,100. Yep. Can I get $1,200?
A nacho platter.
$1,200. We are now at $1,200.
I think I recall hearing you or
Going twice?
yeah, either hearing you or reading you tell that story, Yusuf. That's why we're saying Adam just might as well live up to what people are expecting and fall asleep on stream on purpose.
We could have a 24-hour stream.
Moving on.
Well, no, Adam could be like, what's that one anime girl that just like, there's an 8-hour video of her sleeping on YouTube?
No, like, what's her name?
ASMR stream. I like it.
Next up is
We could create a new tag on or channels type on fucking Twitch just called Just Sleeping instead of just chatting.
I'm looking for
Nah, dog. There'd be way too many kitty streamers to take advantage of that. And way too many sad losers that would tip.
Who here can show me $1,600? $1,600.
Caffeinated sleeps.
Yo, caffeinated after dark, you just sleeping.
Every day of the week we'll have a different one of us on the screen.
But then
who sleeps naked? That's the question.
It depends how hot it is, dude. Like it's been like 102 degrees over here.
Oh yeah, man. It gets so hot in my room.
Is that like a brick house that just burns? Yeah.
Going once.
Decaf.
Yeah.
CAFCON Daybreak. Just everyone sleeping.
That was just a black screen.
The next bid is $1,900. Going. How about $2,000? Who here can show me $2,000? I am looking for $2,000. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Congratulations, Purple.
Well, thank God I have money again.
I am hearing you react to things that I have yet to be able to see.
I am sorry, I forget because I'm reacting to my side, and
it's okay.
You're cheating.
I'm spoiling the thing. Yeah, a little bit.
How about we start the bidding at $400? I'm looking for 400. Do I have 400?
So everybody's stream Chaz is cheating.
Yeah.
He's stream cheating. He's stream sharing.
Latency cheating.
Can I get
Yeah.
$1,200? I would like
Sitting over there with his lag switch.
$200. We're now at $1,200. Me. 13.
Maybe try the DSP approach, Daestra? You mean like jack off on live stream?
$1,500. I am looking for.
Because if that's what you're referring to, I feel like Adam counts.
Going once,
I mean, like I said earlier,
going twice.
Adam can only fall asleep with a stick in his hand.
Sold. Congratulations, Orange.
Ooh.
Look at all that fake money you earned. Moving
Oof.
on. Gray, is everything all right? The bidding will begin at $400.
It's a lightsaber.
What I am looking for is $500. Very nice. How about $600? Can I see me? Who can show?
Oh, Yusuf has a question for you, Kyle.
$1,500. Can I get $1,500?
When is this Kyle fellow going to join the World of Darkness?
$1,600.
Oh, did you have like some characters that are in some stuff for the Hell games?
I don't think he's actually sat down on a tabletop stream with us since
No.
D&D.
Even then, we weren't streaming. We were just doing videos then.
That's true.
I mean, it's not really my question to answer.
Well, then let me ask, Josh, Adam, not to put you guys on the spot, would you have any issue if Kyle joined us?
I don't really have issues with that.
Nice. Good saying it.
I mean, I'm sure if I tell X and Tom it was a viewer request, which it absolutely is, they wouldn't have an issue with it.
And we all get along well when we
I really
game
gotta,
anyway.
I really gotta fucking bid more. I've got $2,000 that's just sitting in my pocket. I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait for the right thing, and I just missed $2 high dollar items.
It feels nice to have money again.
How about we start the bidding at $400? I'm looking for me. The next bid, very nice. Now I'd like $800. I'm looking for. Yep. 900.
So what do you think? Either a jump rope or a really weird double-ended dildo?
Very nice. Now I would.
Or just
Who can show me
earpods, whatever they're called, earphones.
Or maybe it's like a really advanced, like, toilet brush that you can clean 2 toilets at once.
No, it's like one of those honey dipper things. But like,
Double
this
rainbow.
way you can dip 2 of them.
I am looking for $1,800. Give me.
Skip it.
How about $2,000?
I have no idea what this is worth. I just wanted to see if Josh would keep outbidding me.
Do I see 20?
That's true. Of course I will.
200.
Oh, man, the other night, like every time I tried to click the bid button, someone would bid that amount. Just
Congratulations, Blue.
drove me insane. So I kept trying to click the button and it never would work because someone always beat me to it.
Ooh, that's
Wait a
fair.
Ventru, asshole!
On we go.
Oh, did I get it?
Yeah,
Did
you
I get
got
it?
You
We
Oh,
are
God
damn.
through.
We got a
Let's make
1400.
things a little less friendly.
Thought it was something else.
You each have one scroll. Use it to force another player to bid, assuming they still have enough money. Use it wisely. Or don't.
So,
I'm not
Kyle,
going to tell you how to or not
Vampire
to
the
scroll.
Masquerade, 1956. What do you want to play?
Oh, look, it's the low
I have no
people.
idea.
Running low on money? Predatory loans.
All right,
can
well,
help.
we can
Just
throw
hit
around
that
some
loan
ideas.
button on your device now and get
I mean, I'm
$1,000
pretty
that
open
you can use in
to
auctions
a lot of
right
stuff.
away. Oh, sure, at the end of the game you'll owe
What
back
side of things are we playing on?
$1,500, but the future is so far away. And remember, if you want
I will
more
let my
money
good
in
compatriots
auctions,
answer that
just
for you.
hit the Call Predatory
Valernos
Loans
wants a
button on
Bali.
your device.
Bali.
We really hope that you don't read the fine
I feel like Bali demands a certain amount of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like setting literacy?
Well, it's a good thing I'm a tech,
Bidding will
and then
begin
you
at
said
$400. I would like $500. Very nice. Next up is $600. Do I see $600? Yep. Next is $700. Next up is
So sorry, Charlie. What were you saying about the volley?
Oh, you kind of have to know the setting a little bit before you're gonna do a volley. Otherwise, it's a really good way to get burned. Literally and figuratively. But we are currently playing Anarchs in 1956, and the whole setting has just gone completely to shit.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've been able to, or really when I remember that Twitch is a thing,
Do I see $1,600?
I've seen a good amount.
All right, Blue. Look down at your device and
Do you like his subscriber, Kyle?
Don't look now, Gray.
Huh?
You're screwed.
Do you like his subscriber content?
Yeah.
Haha, joke's on you. I was gonna bid anyway. I wasn't paying attention.
Nice.
I would tell you more about how the bid is $1,700, but I'm not sure that you're... Me! Do I see $1,800? Who here can give me $1,800?
Now that my venture tactics have failed me, I'm gonna have to go severely beat one of my ghouls.
So you wasted that screw.
Aww.
I'm looking for
I tried to screw you back. I wanted to consummate our love, Josh, but it didn't happen.
I would love to see
Joke's on you, I'm broke now.
Do I see $1,900? All right, Yellow. You're screwed, Gray. $1,900. Thank you. How about $2,000? Who here can show me $2,000? I am looking for $2,000.
Blixwaff just made you up your bid.
I'll up my own bid.
Going twice.
Wait, it won't let me up my bid. What the fuck am I gonna do for... Oh, and I accidentally called the bank. So, well, I guess that's what I'm gonna do with 150 bucks.
Ouchie. Wonderful. Someone called the bank.
Yeah, let's get a loan, see what happens.
Have you seen the opera Faust? Never mind, we never brought it up.
I
Well, everybody
feel...
wants a screw Chaz. He's the male version of a big titty goth girlfriend.
Yeah.
How about we start the bidding at $400? Do I
Big dicky
Me!
goth
You
boyfriend?
can give me $7. Now I'm looking for $800. Do I see me? Who can show me? Me. Do I see $1,700?
That shot up fast.
We are in the thick of it now. All right, Purple. Look down at your device and pick a player to screw. Green is getting
Da-da.
screwed.
Da-da. Da-da.
$1,700.
Okay, is Mazzy's, like,
We
avatar saying ni hao every time they bid? I don't know how to feel about that.
Is $2,100. So who can give me $2,100?
Ni hao and farm some gold.
Going once.
Ah,
That's
those
my
are the days.
first goal.
Sold. Congratulations, Orange.
It's the weirdest mukbang I've ever been a part of.
That probably hurts. Moving on. The bidding will begin at $400. I'm looking for $400.
Made some money on that one.
Do I? Heyo.
Nice.
We are now at. Now we're looking for
It's Princess Amandala.
As long as the character's fun.
Yep.
Man, it's a lot of pressure.
Do what now?
Do I see $700? I would like
Valernos was just saying.
Next up is $800.
Enjoy any clan I play, as long as the character's fun. That's fair.
I mean, yeah. That's the cool thing about World of Darkness, is that you don't necessarily have to play the stereotype.
Oh, for sure.
Going once.
Well, have you seen my Giovanni?
Going twice.
He's double
I mean,
Italian now.
not gonna lie, I have always had an interest in trying to make a Nosferatu character.
Ooh, yes! We've been needing Nosferatu forever. Nobody ever wants to play one. They're so cool.
I mean, nobody ever wants to play one. I mean, there's a few clans I wouldn't mind playing. Definitely have to like look at it, talk about it.
Sure.
Who can show me?
Just gives us an excuse to hang out.
You have cooties.
There's a beautiful.
You gave them to me.
Can I get?
Yeah.
Next up, $1,300.
Did you give Kyle the gothitis?
Who's got?
Nah, that no one. Yeah, wow, what are words? How
How
do I even English?
Show me $1,700.
Who's
I
even
only
party?
speak in Stroganese.
Do I see $1,800?
No, the gothitis never
Who can
caught
show
on
me
with me.
$1,900? Can I see
Yeah, thankfully, just
1,900?
Melinda and I kind of
Do
died
I
for a
see
little while.
1,900? The next bid
Yeah.
is $1,900.
Yeah, Daestra, go ahead and post that.
Going once. All right.
That'd be cool,
You
Daestra.
can't screw someone who can't afford it. Consider your screw.
Haha! I'm broke!
Give me
Come at me, bro!
Next up is $2,000. Can I get $2,000? I would like to see $2,000.
Generally, when I play games, in campaigns, I end up playing more of a supportive role because I normally end up playing with Xavier, and he always builds a combat character.
Yep.
And I tend to play very synergistically, so I like to fill the hole that's being left.
So...
It also helps that I do like playing support healers or tanks and stuff, so...
I mean, I guess you could... Woo! Damn!
Nothing but caviar and champagne from
I guess you could kind of think of the Nosferatu as a support role if you wanted to be super stealthy about it. Vampire's not D&D. I don't know how much how much experience you have, but yeah, it's not super combat focused in any way. And if you do get into combat, it's probably going to be really lethal. Fuck it, I'm going whole hog on this.
Well, I just mean like a combat versus more like a skill face kind of character, more story driven, where you do more of your action in the story rather than combat. So when it comes to World of Darkness style games, I can't talk tonight, guys. I lean towards playing more of that aspect. I'm not as concerned with the combat, because with our group of friends, that normally gets covered real fast.
Congratulations, Blue.
I know what you mean.
What if we're fighting each other though?
But it does help come up with some like really goofy, fun characters because like you never have to worry about combat.
Ooh, broke even.
How about we start the bidding at $4? Now I'm looking for $500. Do I see $500? Does anyone here have?
Does it say squig?
Now I'm looking for $800. Do I see $800? $800. Now I'd like.
I swear to God, it says ni hao.
1,500. Can I get 1,500? The next bid will be $1,600. Can I see?
There's a Gangrel veteran I want to play that I have as an idea for a character.
I'm surprised nobody's played a Gangrel yet.
Green, you purple, you got screwed.
I played a Ravenox who could have been a Gangrel.
$2,300.
Yeah, you definitely leaned into animalism on that one.
$2,400. The next bid
Okay,
is
well, I have
$2,400.
used exactly $0 of the 2 loans that I got. So that is gonna hurt.
Going twice. Sold.
So you can still bid chess, can't you?
I will keep that in mind, Yusuf.
Oh dear. Cue the final back up.
Beavers to guard it. That's awesome.
Earplugs. Laser pointer. Yeah, that's actually, that's a good way to draw it.
It did look like a lightsaber when I finished it. That's not how I intended it to look.
I mean, that's some level of laser technology, right?
Oh, that would be a
Gun
nice
that
amount
shoots
if I wasn't about to just pay $3,000 out the ass.
Oh yeah, Friday was a fun time, Yusuf.
Hey, Blixwaffa!
Nice.
Okay, it's currently midnight. Should we call it there? Play one more? What do you guys want to do?
I will have to go to bed. I unfortunately do have to go to work in the morning.
Okay, no problem. So I guess we're going to have to call it there, guys. I hope everybody had as much fun as possible tonight. Apologies to anybody who didn't get a chance to play with us. We did try to do our best to get everyone included. But thanks for being here. I mean, you guys are always the ones that make this kind of stuff worthwhile, so we really
For
appreciate
sure.
having you here. And I guess Kyle and I are going to talk about vampires, so...
Woo!
We will see you fine folks later.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
See.
See ya.